As early as the 16th century, ancient China and Latin America were connected with ships sailing across the ocean. Ships loaded with silk and porcelain set sail from southern China ports toward Latin America through the maritime Silk Road. It set friendly cultural exchanges between the two sides. Just like what Chinese President Xi Jinping said during his state visit to Peru in 2016. Peru and China are neighbors connected by the Pacific Ocean. He also visited the National Museum of Archaeology, Anthropology, and History of Peru at that time. Opened in 1826, the cultural space is Peru's oldest state-run museum and features the country's largest collection, with over 100,000 artifacts, including lithic, ceramics, metal, textiles, and so on.
To the National Museum of Archaeology, Anthropology, and History of Peru.
Thank you so much.
Well, we have a very special exhibition right now.
The collection shows over 10,000 years of history. We came to the museum this time, discovering the artifacts of ancient civilizations in Peru and having an in-depth look at the most dazzling and the most legendary treasures of the land.
Here you can see, for example, one of the most iconic pieces in our country, probably as iconic as Machu Picchu itself.
Really?
We call it tumi, and it was a ceremonial knife, but also worked as a symbol of power, almost like a scepter for one of the kings that ruled the north coast of Peru before the Incas.
Wow, it's very delicately carved.
And it represents what they believe was the god that created this important society called Lambayeque. Another important part of the economy of Peru that also requires special technologies is the ocean. Okay? And our ancestors, as you can see in the different representations in pottery, were very good at sailing the seas and the rivers. Here you can see a very important piece to our collection and also to this exhibition. Perhaps you notice that this makes the logo of the exhibition.
Yeah,
And
the
this
pedals?
This is a rope.
Or the road and paddles.
Made out of wood. But if you look at the handle, you can see a very exquisite carving of these designs that represent birds.
This paddle belongs to a culture called Chincha, and they were a very powerful people. They talked face to face to the Inca, and they navigated along the coast and were merchants without money though, but they exchanged the different products up until the coast of Ecuador and probably a bit further on.
The museum's current special exhibition focused on ancient beliefs and technologies. We can also find that Peruvians have valued the ocean and sailing since ancient times. For example, the Costco shipping port, Peru's Chancay terminal, is a landmark project under the Belt and Road Initiative. After completion, it will become a key transport hub and logistics center along the Pacific coast of South America. This will, in turn, help with expanding trade in the region. From Chancay to Shanghai has already become a popular phrase locally. And here, the National Museum of Archaeology, Anthropology, and History of Peru also has a large collection of artifacts unearthed in Chancay, which preserves the past of the harbor.
You have more to show me?
Yes, of course. We have here the Chancay style, and it's a very valued collection for us.
So vivid. How many years were they dating back in history?
This is not that old. This is dates from the 1300s.
Well, it's
At
old.
the price.
It's old.
Well, now it's old.
It's old. And there are so many of them. Where did you find them?
In Chancay, in the region very close to where the new port is located.
Really?
Yes.
I really wonder, these sleeping beauties, what they would think about all these changes.
It's very impressive. It's a symbol of modern times.
From the ancient maritime Silk Road to the Belt and Road, from sailing ships of 400 years ago to the Chancay harbor of today, the ancient Chinese civilization and the Inca civilization are indelibly intertwined in history. And now, mutual understanding and learning between the two cultures are inspiring new thinking on contemporary civilization.